Hi, it's Karen. So I'm never really sure when these are starting, but I'm on the last night of my world tour, and I've had such a great time. I'm sad and I'm happy to be going home. I've spent so much time with friends, with new friends, with friends I've known for a long time, my traveling buddies. A special shout out to Denny and Chris and Joey, but also all the other people that I saw at multiple events. That was really cool. And it was so great to visit with friends again in Bangalore, friends again in Singapore, even though it was a new city for me. Got to do some cool stuff with friends there. Also in Melbourne, getting to speak at the DAMA chapter and the SQL Server user group. That was all great. The other great thing was then coming to Auckland, and this was the part of my trip where I traveled alone, but I never felt alone for 1 minute because my hosts, Reza and Leela, were just so wonderful to me. They took care of us, all of us speakers, but even took us out on a tour, and I know they've been working so hard, both at Real Work and putting together their SQL Saturday. I had an amazing day today with some amazing views of Auckland by going up to the summits, which are really former volcanoes, looking at other volcanoes, and just spectacular views of the city of Auckland. Now, what this all means is I'm excited about setting up another speaking tour. I'd love to hear from you, either in the comments of this video or on all the other places where links to it get posted. I want to come do another speaking tour. This is great, and it doesn't have to be far. I think piling in a bunch of events in one trip is a lot easier on me than a lot of fly out, speak, fly home things. And hey, if you have if you have a Toronto thing coming up, even that works. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be speaking at ERMAC in Toronto soon, and I'm excited about that. So I start my return trip tomorrow morning very early. I have a 7 a.m. flight out of Auckland where I'll fly back to Sydney. So going in the wrong direction from home so that I can catch my Air Canada flight from Sydney to Vancouver, and then Vancouver to Toronto, and then eventually I'll be home. Now that means, excitedly enough, that I'm going to have either, depending on how you count it, 2 Mondays or one massively long Monday. How great is that? I just wanted to say thank you to all the event organizers that included me in your events. Thanks to all the other speakers who helped me out with my talks or were on a panel with me or gave me advice. Thanks for all the attendees for your great questions and comments during all the sessions. A lot of these events I kind of asked for at the last minute to be included in because I wasn't sure where I was going, and it was great that people were able to accommodate me, especially for DAMA Melbourne and the the SQL Server user group, because they had to change their schedules to fit Joey and me into their schedules. That was great. So great jobs, everybody. I can't wait to come back to this part of the world again. Definitely on my agenda. It's been about 20 years since I've been here, and I guess I waited way too long. So I definitely want to come back here. So I'm having my last wine, courtesy of the manager of the Hilton here, and I guess I might try to do another couple of these either at the airport or on my flight. But I just wanted to say thank you all for following along, and thank you all for being there on Twitter and Facebook to keep me company during the parts of my journey, especially this last part where I was traveling alone, never felt alone because of the great people surrounding me. But thank you, everyone, and thank you, Martin, for being my bank account manager for a while. Thank you so much. I guess I'll talk to you all tomorrow, which is actually your today. The daytime math thing was kind of hard. Anyway, thank you all.